Hello, Grandma Moon by Donna Steinman. In a great big city lived a little girl named Tula. Tula was sad. Her Grandma Nellie had died, and Tula missed her very much. She missed the comfort and warmth of Grandma Nellie's hugs and the smell of her wonderful cooking, but most of all, Tula longed to hear her grandma's stories. Whenever the moon was full, Grandma Nellie would read Tula's favorite story of all. Tula imagined herself nestled in her grandma's soft, warm lap, listening to her gentle voice tell of a long time ago. Thousands of years before you were born, Village Earth was home to many small tribes of people. These ancient tribes had a magical way of seeing. The planets and stars of the night sky inspired their songs and storytelling. They especially liked to tell stories about the moon because long ago, when the moon was full, our ancestors could see the great face of Great Round Mother Moon. Children from all over Village Earth celebrated the beauty of the Great Round Moon Mother. In the islands of the South Pacific, the Polynesians called the moon Maina. They sang out to her and pounded on drums. Native Americans sat in circle and told stories of the old woman who never dies. The ancient Persians sang to Murta, the one whose love and light shines everywhere. In China, they told stories of Chang'e, the goddess who fled to the moon to escape her cruel husband. Over time, things began to change on Village Earth. Towns grew and grew until they became big cities. People became so busy that they forgot to look up. No one sang out the moon's ancient names anymore. Children no longer danced or drummed out greetings to her. Eventually, the moon's image became hidden behind tall buildings and bright city lights. Always, at the end of the story, Tula tried to find the woman in the moon. Look carefully, Tula, and one day you will see what our ancestors saw, Grandma Nellie told her. But Tula never could, and now with her grandma gone, Tula had little hope that she would ever learn this magical way of seeing the moon. But that night, as Tula gazed out of her bedroom window, thinking about her grandma, the big round yellow moon slowly began to rise over the rooftops and the tall buildings. This time, something seemed a little different to Tula. The moon looked so big and so close that Tula wanted to reach out and touch it. She pressed her nose right up to the window and tried hard to see the woman in the moon, but she could not. Tula would not give up. She crept out to the terrace and stared at the moon for what seemed like forever. She remembered what her grandma had so wisely said to her. Look, Tula, look with your heart. And all at once Tula saw her. She jumped up and down and waved her arms. Hello, woman in the moon. I see you. Come closer and look. You look just like my Grandma Nellie. I will call you my Grandma Moon. The next night, long after Tula was supposed to be asleep, her mother tiptoed into the room. Who are you talking about? All alone in the dark. Who are you talking to? I'm not alone. Grandma Moon is shining her light on us. Look, can't you see her? Tula asked. Just then a cloud covered the moon, and Tula's mother could not see her. Tula was very disappointed. The next morning, Tula woke up very early. She had a very big idea. She drew pictures and colored on cards. She cut and pasted and worked very hard. Then she packed up her knapsack, went down to the lobby of her apartment house, and put a special invitation into the mailbox of every family in the building. You are invited to a surprise party tonight at 6 o'clock in honor of my grandma. At 6 o'clock, everyone arrived for the surprise party. Tula led them all out to the terrace. Quiet, everyone. Tula hushed. Just then, Grandma Moon began to rise high above the city. Look, Tula yelled. There she is, shining bright. She's watching over us tonight. What do you see, Tula? Where is your grandma? Everyone everyone asked. Up in the sky, see? But no one could see what Tula saw. She held up the picture of her grandma and pointed at the moon. There she is! See her hair and her nose? See her face? All of a sudden it happened. I see her! Yelled one little boy. Oh my goodness! Cried the neighborhood grocer. I see her too! Soon everyone could see the big, beautiful face of Grandma Moon. Everybody sang and danced under the light of Grandma Moon. Tula's family and all the neighbors shouted out greetings to her. Tom from the music shop played a moon song on his digglejaloo. Another neighbor with a drum pounded out a moon beat from Africa. The news of Tula's Grandma Moon party spread far beyond the city. Before long, children all over Village Earth were celebrating the beauty and wonder of this ancient magical way of seeing Grandma Moon. Tula still misses her grandma, Nellie, but every time she looks up and sees Grandma Moon, she knows she's being watched over. To this day, Grandma Moon watches over all the children of Village Earth. You can see her too, just like Tula. When the moon is full, go outside, look at these pictures of Grandma Moon in this book, and then look up at the moon. You will be able to see her hair and her nose. She will always appear just for you. The end.